I am the same person now as I was in high school. I like the consistency. Hey guys, it's Howard. So the other day, I went to the movies with my mom, and we watched a movie. I don't remember the name of it, but we saw the preview for a movie called Drop, and I thought it looked weird. Like, really weird. Like, something was wrong with the movie. I didn't know exactly what it was, but, it intrigued me enough to the point where I felt like I should watch it, so I'm gonna do that today. Actually, I haven't really seen anything about the movie. Like, I don't know about any of the characters, or like the actors or the crew for that matter, so I thought it'd be best if we look at the Letterboxd and just, see who we have. Alright, so here we have the page for Drop on Letterboxd. Here are the cast. So let's just click through them. Oh god, this girl had the unbreakable boy. Oh gosh, that's alright. Well, I mean, it's just the actor, right? She's not choosing the roles, it's just work. Oh, this guy's on Vice. Alright. Cool. Ella Benny. Oh, okay. Well, she's new. Alright, well, not the most promising actors, but I feel like these are pretty cool. Christopher Landon. He made the marked ones. As sad as this is about to sound, Paranormal Activity was my film franchise as a kid, and it's the truth, but I don't like it. Came out while I was at my peak horror movie appreciation age, and Paranormal Activity was the meaning of horror movie blockbuster. It was groundbreaking in its usage of handheld cameras, a cliche that would define its era. And you know what was best about Paranormal Activity? It was cool. You know what wasn't cool? Having 80% of your fan base be Mexican, then writing a Mexican story to just give it to a white director and he mess it all up, and then name it Paranormal Activity The Marked Ones. After that, I couldn't watch any of his other films. Marked Ones is that bad. It's terrible. And nothing he's made since looks any better. I mean, Happy Death Day is probably his best work, and that's just Groundhog Day. I think that's his shtick, I guess, is having these really good visuals and using plots that you'd see out of the 80s. He has one movie named Freaky that's a body swap movie. Yep, a body swap movie named Freaky. So now I have the privilege to watch his newest film, Drop. I will get back to you guys when I come back from the theater. Yeah, that was as good as I expected it to be. Let's do a rundown. The set design was immaculate, but the special effects were terrible. The cinematography at times was incredible, but for the most part, ordinary. I think the nail in the coffin for Drop is the story. It makes no sense. This is a 95-minute game of cat and mouse between the film and the audience, but the film has no idea where it wants to go. Well, scratch that. It has no idea where it wants to end. It runs off aimlessly, causing plot holes without a second thought. The film ends in a dramatic scene of metaphor, but it plays it so literally that they bring somebody back from the dead. I don't want to shit on the script completely, but it feels so formulaic you think that it's written by ChatGPT. In its best parts, it shows a unique perspective of a young survivor of domestic abuse. But at its worst, it's an amalgamation of the laziness you'd find in Tubi movie writing. I definitely think there's a couple different reasons, budget being the most likely factor, and it's a reason I'm going to be subscribing to, because there's points in this film where the crew literally just locks the fuck in and makes something spectacular. If you love camera movements and uncomfortable wide angles, you'd love some parts of this movie. It's few and far between scenes of tension being built that falls flat right on its face, but something that is consistent throughout the entire film is the lighting. I was surprised at how courageous they were with spotlights and super high contrasted darks. In certain scenes where they had to guide the viewer's eye, they would mask out whatever they needed you to look at and then turn the opacity down for everything else to 0. I think that was terrible. Some of the worst editing I've ever seen, and just lazy. I think that's the worst part about this movie. Some segments are just lazy, and if it wasn't for that, this movie would be great. Two people are in a crowded room, one of them needs to kill the other one. This is a classic film scenario, something I don't think you should be able to mess up. But I wouldn't say they necessarily messed up. They try their best, but it's not very good. My rating for this movie is going to be 2 out of 5 stars. I think overall, the story has outlining moments. I think my overview of this movie is that this film has moments of greatness and moments of straight mediocrity, and I think that's what brings it down. If this was a short, I think this would be amazing, but it's 95 minutes of on, off, and gets really repetitive after that, Not something I wish to watch again. I don't think this year is starting off very well with movies. Almost all of the movies I've seen recently have been not the best, but I have good hope for the summer. I feel like The Legend of Ochi is gonna start something that's gonna be great. I think it's gonna really get the ball moving this year for movies, and so I'm really excited for that. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for showing up, I guess. Like if you liked, like if you disliked, you know the drill. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Peace.